Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is the XP Gamer here. Welcome back. Not really gonna go over the whole spiel of trying to make more videos. I've been really busy with senior year, work, and a girlfriend. So, I'd really like to be doing more videos. Obviously, I haven't done one in a very long time. But at this point in my life, it's really just gonna be whenever I have the time. Um, so no definitive answer on a schedule or anything. It's just kind of when I have time. So I'm really sorry with the inconsistency that there has been and that there is to come. But I'm going to try. I'm gonna do it when I have the chance, pretty much. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into this first video with me being back. Right. So this video is all about getting more supplies. Okay. Now, the first one that we're going to be doing is hearth fire supplies. By the way, all of these four supplies, supply mods, I should say, are, yes, by the way, on the PC. If you haven't figured that out yet, it is on the PC. All four of these are made by a guy. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this first part right. It is Tanis, I believe, half elven. Was that a hawk or was that a dragon? Well, Tanis half elven. Now, he does have some more supplies, like supply mods that I just don't have. Like, I know he's got a cooking supplies mod. He also has a dragonborn supplies mod. I don't use the dragonborn because I don't have the dragonborn DLC. This is the Hearthfire supplies, though. Whenever you come to your house in Lakeview Manor, I'm not sure if it would work for the other like houses that you build or anything, or even houses that you just buy. But it might. I haven't tested that yet. But you just come here to your chest in Lakeview Manor, and here you can see all the supplies you need, right? He does have a couple odd things thrown in that I'm not sure really what you would need it for, but it's there just in case, I guess. So like your ancient Nord bow, that would be used for your trophy room if you're going to be building, say, okay, like a Draugr or something like that. Okay, like, and he's got filled grand soul gems. Not sure what you need that for, but I mean, hey, I guess more power to you, right? You do have a couple ingots in here. I say a couple, it's actually a lot. But you get the gist, right? Let's go ahead, and the rest of this mod is actually, the rest of these mods that I'm using are going to be taking place in Whiterun. Do excuse, if you would, the fans on my computer if you happen to hear them. I generally tend to run my game on ultra high settings. But right
There's
now,
a nip in the air.
it's
Cold
running
won't
on
be
medium
good for my
because I'm
crops.
recording. Oh, it's not.
There is.
All right.
What do you need?
Must apologize as well for any bit of lag we get. I just had a bit of frame rate droppage when loading in here in the Whiterun. The next one we have is called Smithing Supplies. Crap. All right, now this one's empty. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Okay, so once you take the supplies from one of these, any of these, they won't come back. Okay, now I say that, but there's a process behind it. What you have to do is you have to go into it's a bit of a nuisance, but honestly, I mean, it gives you 1,000 each time you do it. It gives you 1,000 of or it may give you 500 of a couple items, but for the most part it gives you 1,000 of everything.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend.
Crap, sorry.
Could
It
you?
gives you 1,000 of everything. And the process behind that is you have to go into Steam. Mentioning Steam, I'm going to be leaving links to, because there is another mod I'm going to review in this, and it's how it's going to help you sort most of this stuff. I'm going to leave links to the people who made these mods. I'm going to leave links to their descriptions, to their profiles in Steam, as well as links down in the description to these individual mods. That was the smithing supplies, though, that we just saw. You saw it was next to the blacksmith there and Whiterun right as you walk in. But the other mod that I was talking about is going to help you sort all of these. It's really going to be helpful. The other two here that I have are the enchanting supplies. Here, right? See, I have all of these. He does give you quite a bit of stuff that you can disenchant or de-enchant, or however you want to say that, so that you can have, you know, some decent enchantments to enchant other items with, as well as he gives you 1,000 filled and unfilled of each type of soul gem. Oh, the process, that's what I was talking about. I thought I completely skipped over that. The process is you have to go into Steam, you have to unsubscribe, you have to start up the game, go to where you can access the data files, delete the data file for the newly unsubscribed mod, load up the game, save the game, leave the game, go back to Steam and resubscribe. It's a bit of a nuisance, but you know, if you want the 2,000 of materials of all this stuff, you know, then I guess it'd be worth it. Go back to Steam, resubscribe, load up the game again, go back to data files just to make sure your game is going to load it, and then after that you load the game and it'll be redone. The other one is called Alchemy Supplies. You see here we've got loads and loads of this stuff. I mean, it's literally 1,000 of just about every single ingredient. Plus it's got he's put in some recipes in here for you. Now, one thing that I have that I'm not sure where it came from, I might have a separate mod for that, is Crimson Nirnroot. It's actually not in here. But I've got 500 Crimson Nirnroot and I have no idea where it came from. I'm absolutely, I guess, mystified. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I've got 500 of it. Well, actually, I've got 499. I ate one to figure out the first slot of, you know, what it does. But so yeah, I'm not quite sure where it came from. It's very possible it just came from a different mod.
Well, nah!
And I'm just not sure what that mod is if it did. I am running. You guys can see. I mean, obviously, I do have other mods. You saw my. If I get some light here. Oh, there we go. You saw. I'm obviously using not your typical bow and armor, and then Whiterun. Whiterun obviously looks a little different. I'm running 42. I don't know if I said the number, but I am running 42 mods right now, so that could be part of you know, the whole slight frame rate droppage and all that. So the other mod that's gonna help you guys sort most of this stuff is in Breezeholm. It's called Blacksmith's Basement. Some of you may have heard about it. Blacksmith's Basement was created by, I gotta look at the name here, Blunt Axe and what does that say? Dragon Cipher. Okay, so it was a collab, right? One thing, it was a collab mod. Now in Breezeholm, obviously I purchased the Alchemist's extension. And this is where let's not use it. This is where I keep, obviously, all my alchemy stuff, right? So you see here, I have done the alchemy mod twice. Right? Twice. Well, 3 times really, because I've got it twice in here. And then I've got it loaded up a 3rd time. Ooh, voice crack, not very good. I've got it loaded up a 3rd time in Dragon's Reach there in Whiterun. This is where I keep all my potions. I believe it is in the smithing supplies that he gives you blacksmith's elixir, right? For 30 seconds, weapons and armor improving is 50% better, right? There's another one, Enchanter's Elixir. That's obviously in the Arcane. Is it Arcane? Enchanting Supplies. Yeah. I mean, it's the Arcane magic. Whatever. Let's see. Potion. Why does that have a star? It's got a star. I'm not sure why. I thought it gave you another one, but I'm not seeing it. I could have sworn he gave you another one to make your potions better, but I guess it's possible he didn't. And then I store, just to make this look kind of better, I do store some recipes here, and then the rest of my stuff for the rest of my recipes, you know, to help me make my potions better, I store all of that. I store all of that in here, right next to here. There is a bit of junk. Sorry to the guy who made these mods. There is a bit of junk in the mods that I personally don't use. So most of the time I'll just put them anywhere in the house. I know last time I did it, I put the junk in here. So this is it, guys. Blacksmith's basement. It's right in Bree's home, right under the staircase. We'll go ahead and head in there. Here we are, Blacksmith's basement. You guys see, I've got a ton of stuff. Look at this. Look at my gem chest. Oh yeah, look at all that. Look at all of that. And not to mention, I'm running another mod that I can review at a later time. It's called Leveling Merchants. The higher level you are, the more money merchants have, obviously. I mean, I feel like that's needed because as you level up, you're going to get better stuff. And not to mention, it just simply adds more in general. It makes their initial amount of gold more. I think at any given merchant, I can have about 50,000 gold for that merchant instead of the standard like 7,000, which is really cruddy. So one thing with Blacksmith's basement that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove all of these ebony ingots, and I'm gonna do something else. I'll do the diamonds. How about that? I'll do some diamonds. I'll do plated diamonds. All right, just remove all of these. And don't worry whenever you're removing anything from the plates. Don't worry about picking up. Sorry. Don't worry about picking up the plate. It won't let you. All right, guys. Now, this is the way Blacksmith's. What is this? Do I keep going? This is the way Blacksmith's basement works. All right, you walk up to the claw, Master Sorter, activate it. Okay, now you deposit your items. All right, and you'll see up in the top left there it says diamonds removed, ebony ingot removed. All right, so let's hit exit for now. So what happened to those were my ebony ingots were put into here, right under where the ebony is stored, ebony ingots, and I actually have the ebony ore as well. I'm going to be set on all of this for a very, very long time. And then in the gem chest, all the diamonds went here. It's not very easy to tell, but because there was only 6 of them, but they did go into here, into the chest. And by the way, it's the same for all of this. You have your iron ingots here. Your iron chest is there, right? Corundium ingots here, right? Corundium chest. Okay, it all goes with each other. As a matter of fact, let me do something really quick too. Let me go ahead and remove these ebony ores just to show you guys. Go ahead and deposit the items again. And the reason it brings you back here after it's deposited the items is for this little stock shelves feature. Okay, let me stand right here so you guys can see it a little better. You watch the plate on the right of diamonds and then the shelf on the left of ebony ingots. Hit stock shelves and you will see it will start to restock the shelves. Okay, my plates are there, sorry, the diamonds are there, and now the ebony ore is back as well. I really like this mod. I think it's an amazing mod. It looks really nice, I think. Over here you've got, this is where your dragon bones and stuff goes. I did find a little glitch last time I did it. It wasn't putting whenever you would hit deposit all, it wouldn't put all of like the bear pelts and the deer hide and all that. It wouldn't put all of it in there. It would put some of the items, and even whenever I did deposit items the second time, it wouldn't do it. I'm sure if enough people contacted him about that, he'd probably try and fix it, because the 4 mods that I'm using from him, the half-elven person, I know this one, I'm talking about, I do apologize, I meant the Blacksmith's basement, but the collab one from Blunt Axe and Dragon Cipher. It was updated last year, I want to say. It was around February 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Let me walk. So since I don't have the smithing supplies, I'll show you guys kind of what you get in the smithing supplies. You do get all the gems, all the ore, all of the ingots. You do get all of the pelts, right? You get the dragon bones and everything. You get Daedra hearts. You get void salt. You get ectoplasm. You get leather strips, all kinds of stuff. Now here's like the main room of Blacksmith's basement. Right? The only thing you can't do in here is make potions, and that's why I bought the Alchemist's addition to the house here in Breezeholm, or here for Breezeholm. Here's our chest of filled soul gems. Right, all of these are filled, all of them, every one. Right, and then here's the empty soul gems. You have empty soul gems as well, so you can fill those. Right, infinite possibilities. You do have, I mean, you literally have everything in here. I mean, even a place for firewood for if you guys have the, I want to say it's the Dragonborn DLC. It gives you the ability to craft arrows. Now, and that's why that's here. But I don't have that DLC, but I do have a mod where it lets me, or it does, these are part of a different mod, but I mean, you can see here the Daedric arrows, the Dragonbone arrow, the Dwarven, Ebony, Elven, all of that is part of another mod that lets me craft just arrows in general. Let me go back in here actually. The amethyst arrows you see, the diamond arrow, enchanted garnet, or all that stuff, that's part of a separate mod, and that allowed me to get the gear that I am using. Except for my arrows, I do just use Daedric arrows. I might start using Dragonbone, but I mean it's literally only 1 point of damage extra. That I believe is it. I've covered everything, I think. I really hope that this video was helpful. I know Skyrim's a bit of an old game. I think it came out back in 2011, but there's new users to this game, or there's new players every day. I personally think this is the best of the Elder Scrolls series. I personally have logged a couple hundred hours into this game, both PC and the Xbox 360. I absolutely love this game. It's great for, you know, just anytime you're kind of feeling bored, like, you know, I kind of want to play some Skyrim. You just mess around. It's fun to mess around in. I love the mods. It's always fun adding a new mod to add new things in the game, building new houses in other places, you know, that kind of thing. So once again, guys, I really hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to leave a link to the mods down in the description. All of these mods were done in Steam. There's no hassle with exporting files to a different folder and risking messing up your game or anything like that. For those of you, all you have to do is have the Steam account, have Skyrim through Steam, right, and subscribe to them, and you're good. You're done. That's all you have to do. So that's it for today, guys, and I will see you in the next video.